Hello, welcome to Cursed on Late Night Gaming here on the Insane Island series. This is a heavily modded single player ARK series that I haven't touched in a very long time. Now, I just heard a bunch of bad things happening out here. This has well over 50 mods. I don't remember what mods are on here. Mostly building mods, but there are a lot of creature mods as well. As you can see, I have my little front door guardians here. Ooh, kind of framey. But I haven't been on here in a very long time. Why is he patrolling? That's interesting. What the hell is he doing? Well, I guess they're set to wander, but how come these guys aren't doing it? They heavy? Maybe? Let's give him some more melee. Now, most of the mods that have been on here have been updated a billion times since the last time I was on this series, so like I said, I'm unsure what is currently their status. I know that nice. I know that some of them have added creatures. For instance, the additional creatures pack mod has added a few more creatures, but this has so much more than that. This has the Jurassic Park mod. This has, like I said, 50 plus. Every time I see a cool mod, I just click add. This has the Gaia mod. And the reason I haven't played in such a long time, male divine stego. The reason I haven't played in such a long time is because it used to take 30 to 40 minutes to load this map, and now it's well over an hour. So I started this up an hour ago and just kind of like did stuff until it finally opened up. Watched some YouTube. So it's finally open, and because of that, the rule with this series, whenever I play on it, is if it crashes, we're done. Because it's going to take another hour to load it back up again. So what I'd like to do is kind of see the status of things. Like, I build so differently now. This was something I built a long time ago. It's a nice base. Pretty cool base. Just to give you a little update. Yeah, it's neat. I like using different materials. So we got the stone, the wood, and the thatch at the top. But there are some mods out there that are so much cooler than the base materials. Okay, we have turrets. Wow. Apparently, I should turn the turrets up a bit. 17 damage per hit. Now, that might be because it was a divine stego. And does that mean that they got some gear? I'm sorry, but not having all the info on everything, but that's part of the thing I love about this series is that I'm experiencing things, you know? I mean, it's not like I know everything. I'm just kind of jumping in here and hoping for the best. I don't know what the status of things are. I don't know what to expect ever. Oh, now Blake is walking around. Blender cannot be healed. So when his time is done, he is over. Blake can be. Can he be? Okay, I already got Blake upgraded or updated. Yep, he's all cool. I need to get rid of some of this junk in my inventory. Wow, that is a big... I don't even remember any of my tames. Let's see. That thing looks dangerous. Yeah, it certainly is. Male alpha triceratops. Wow. This could be the last of this series. If that thing comes close and the turrets start shooting it, I hope everything's able to take it out. What level is it again? 138. Jeez, that worries me a bit. Huh. Okay, we'll just hope for the best there. Let me get rid of some of this junk I'm carrying. We can actually put some of this... We can actually put some of this in this thing here. This makes oil from fish. So you put fish in here and you get oil. This you put leather in and get... What is it? Oh, put raw meat in and get hide. I don't need that. Okay. I got lots of hide. Yeah, here's some strange tames I've gotten. Like I said, this has so many mods. And they each are kind of unique in how they get tamed. Got a lot of little dragons up there and all kinds of strange things. Ah, the old poop collector. Keeps the garden going. So on this map, I also I have 3 bases. Let's throw some of the hide in here. I have 3 bases, and they're in different areas of the map. This stuff's from the Gaia mod. I try to keep all of that stuff upstairs here. I think this is the Gaia... No, maybe it's this? No, this? Yeah, here's where I'm throwing stuff. Gaia Genesis egg. Egg like no other you have seen, okay? I don't know what that does. Creature DNA from Gaia. Let's put that over there, and let's put this over here. I think some of this stuff actually degrades over time. And then, of course, this is also part of this, I believe. No. Isn't divine this over here? We have this weird crafting thing. Like I said, it's been a long time. Yeah, this is this crafting, so you can create... This creates kibble so you can tame these divine creatures. And then, of course, these here, they don't go here. They are DNA from the Jurassic Park mod. And that goes over here. Actually, I think I've been putting it in that big thing here. Yeah, it's been going in here. All right. Yeah, so there are all kinds of weird mods here. Yeah, this is, of course, the island. Toxic blood. Oof. Okay. All right. Now I would like to go out and take a look around. Do a scan of the bases. Kind of see the situation, what's up, and I will take the gargoyle because it is super strong. You summon that from an altar. So up here we have the auction house. And this actually ties to other players. You can sell things and buy things. It's pretty cool. What is that? That is a dead... Ooh. Every time it does that, it scares me. I think it's gonna crash. There's a dead lightning Paradon. They have... Yep, there's some lightning. Okay. I used to have these turrets really jacked up to do lots of damage, but they appear to not be. They were doing 17. That's worrying. Got a little SeaWorld action happening here. I don't know what's going on there. They're huh, he's kind of stuck out on an island. Okay. Yikes. I'd rather not get their attention. Oh. That's an alpha and an octopus fighting. Oh, wow. What level is that, I wonder? Level 66 alpha megalodon and a octopus. Wow. Never a dull moment around here. There's something else down there. Alpha something or other. Yikes. What is that? Lake Van Monster, 180. That's max level for the server. But it's gonna get owned, it looks like. Yeah, it's gonna get killed. Max level, wow. Ooh, it just tromped that. Alright, I guess he's fine. Oh, he's not fine. He upset the centaurs. There, dead. Wow. We're almost to my other base. It's Jurassic Park raptors. Yeah, they are like instant death. Okay. Oh, that's bad. Radioactive Kong. Well, I don't want to entice him to start attacking my base. What level is he? It doesn't say. doesn't he have a... Huh. I thought maybe it accidentally switched off details, but nope, it's on the elephant. Like I said, I don't want him to, I don't want to land and him go blah and try to kill everything on my base. But yeah, this is just like a little outpost I have here. It's not a big deal. Giant dragonflies. Fire Therizinosaur. You can tame those and ride them, I guess. I have not tried that. Now. It's an intimidating sound. Now the other base is clear up north. Yeah, that's why I call this series Insane Island, because it is just like crazy crap going on everywhere. Whoa, whoa. What is happening? What was that? What the hell? I probably shouldn't go over there, but I'm really curious why the whole hillside there is probably why right there. What is it? Demonic Mesopithecus 168. A demonic monkey. I have never seen that before. I don't know what mod that's even in. Is he getting hit by something again? Wow. He just exploded all these elephants and everything. Ooh, and there's a alpha something. Alpha two-headed Orthos. And then as we came up, this thing was falling from the sky. Titanosaur. Awesome. Wow. Now the Jurassic T-Rexes can roar and knock you off your mount. So I'm a little scared to get too close. What is that? Wow. I've never seen that before either. Jesus. I feel like I should take a break and regain some stamina, but I really don't need to. This thing apparently has pretty good stam. Oh. Kind of cool looking. What is he? Dead. Nice. Those are neat. Those are from the Jurassic Park mod, I think. Ooh, he's gonna get ganged up on now. Wow. He's only level 60, but he is just taking things out. Oh, gas bag. Jeez. Death machine. Whoa. He's just killing for the sport of it all. He's not even eating. There he goes. Oh, now I'm on the menu. See ya. Dead Pronto? Oh, there's another dead Pronto. Something's starting a T-Rex on fire. You know, I should probably be careful how close I get to these things. I'm not just an observer, I'm going to be a meal here real soon. Wow, the great dragonfly migration. Is it like a snake? It's not a basilisk. Now, for a while, I ran a mod called Humans or Real NPCs. I can't remember what it was called exactly, but it put different human tribes on the map. That was a big mistake. It's not that they weren't cool, because you could go and like become friends with them, kind of make factions and stuff, but their bases were everywhere. And they were like colliding with each other and causing bad frame problems. And then once I removed the mod, it didn't remove the bases. The bases were all still here. There was one here. Apparently I finally got rid of most of that one. But there are now remnants of these bases everywhere, and they're just terrible. They're like walls on top of walls on top of walls on top of walls, because the humans had the ability to like advance, so they would go from wood to stone to metal to tech, and instead of it replacing what it had, it just builds on top of it. So you'd have these bases that had just multiple layers of different walls on top of each other, and it just created terrible frame rates for the game. And I don't know who made that mod, but it wasn't very good. So I removed it, and have been trying to get rid of the trying to get rid of the bases I find, but the only real way would be to restart the whole series again. There was a really big dragon there. Sheesh. 36. Not so big. Of course, that doesn't necessarily mean I could kill it. These things are passive tames. Oh, level 12. It's not worth doing. But yeah, you find these are passive tames and they tame up really quick. So I've had multiple times where my flyer would die, and I would just find one of these laying here and running around, and I would tame it just so I could get home. Because there's no way I could walk home. Imagine trying to walk back. Dead. Seconds. So if you're familiar with the island, this is the... what do they call it? Carno Island or Dead Island or... This is a really bad place. I did not make a base here because that would be suicidal. Whoa. I have not seen that before. Tarantulas. That's new. I think I saw a flaming one just a little bit ago. Yeah, there's a flaming tarantula. Toxic tarantula. It's not toxic, it's on fire. Unless that's supposed to be the... Oh, I wonder if they're like pack animals and that's like the pack leader. That's really scary. A pack of tarantulas? Fire Anki. So far this island doesn't seem too scary. It was just like filled with bad things. Yeah, there's some bad things probably. Whew. It seems to have been taken over by bugs. Damn. Oh, there in the sun is something bad probably. Hellkite 48. Okay, stay away from the Hellkite. There's a fire-breathing Dodorex. Oh, and a Cyclops. Don't know what mod that's from. Ooh, the Dodorex is in trouble. Cyclops is way higher level. I have not seen that ever. Action-packed. Yeah, so building a base on this island is, or on this series is just crazy. That's why I picked that island I'm at right now for my main base, because for the most part nothing terrifying spawns there. And if there's another Hellkite. If you were to try to build on the main island, I don't you would just be constantly barraged with badness. Wow, that Cyclops is really cool looking. It's like from Lord of the Rings or something. Huh. I don't know what mod he comes from. I don't know whose side that Cyclops is on. Okay, he killed that. Now, yeah, so he's still attacking the Dodo? No, they're pals. That's a deadly combo. Okay, bye. Yeah. There's another one. Jeez. And another one. Uh-oh, I'm being tailed. I was being good, though. It's a bat. I don't need rabies, thanks. Go away. Dead. Yeah, those things drop kibble. I remember those. It's kind of handy. Here we got a wizard turtle, I guess. Alright, stuck in some kind of ritual. I don't know what he's doing. God, it's just overwhelming how much stuff is on here. You know, it takes an hour to load, but sometimes it's worth it. It actually runs pretty good. I mean, I have a 180 GeForce 1080, sorry. I have a GeForce 1080, so I mean, it's not the most kick-ass card these days, but it runs is pretty good, it seems like. Hammerhead sharks. Yes. Now on the other side of this ice over here, I think is where my other base is. I just hope I don't freeze to death. Heading there. Yeah, there's snow and ice things here. The king has arrived? I don't know what that means. What the hell is that? I don't know, I'm going to try to stay out of the king's way. Oh my god. What is it? I have no clue what's going on there. That's intimidating. Let's say 130. Uh-oh. Okay, I have some food, actually. Hey, there's normal things. Look. Walrus. Big giant scorpion. Brontoscorp. Scorpio. Stalking walrus. Okay. No, it's not stalking them. Apparently they're fine with each other. I should get out of the winter before something happens here. Get out of the snow area. As soon as a storm whips up, I could be in some trouble. There's another alpha megalon. Purple mammoth, because why not? What's that glowy red over there? Some kind of fiery beast? Savage Daedon. I think that's from the Gaia mod. If you kill them, you get like special stuff. So the Gaia mod, I believe, has its own crafting table, which we saw, and it requires things that you have to go out and like hunt for these guys, and so many of these mods do. They have their own like crafting table to make their own gear and to make their own ways of taming them. Wow. Keep an eye on the stamp. What? Buffoon Megatherium. So it's a Megatherium with fire stacks and a dodo head. Excuse me. Or it's wearing a hat. It's wearing a dodo helmet. Yikes. Again with the weird sounds. Holy Christ, what the heck is going on? Apparently I'm out of the range. It abruptly shuts off. My base is right around the corner, right where it starts turning green here. Now I did have a bunch of really kick-ass turrets on it, but since I haven't played on this in such a long time, I have the feeling some settings might have gotten overwritten, and now the turrets may not be as badass as they were. Which, when you have a turret that doesn't kill things, it just attracts things then. So it shoots something, pisses it off, it comes over, and just trashes your base. So if they're not dealing high damage, they really shouldn't be there. Wow. I've tamed a few things by parking my butt right on top of this rock and just shooting with tranks. As you can see, I have a little taming pen there. I lead them in. Wow, that's a big dragon. Wyvern, sorry. 119. I really don't have any concept right now of how my gargoyle could stand against these things. I'm not sure. See, if I was just to hang out up there, I'd have been covered in wyverns. Alright, let's see. Here's the final base. Those are my 3 bases we just cruised through. $118. Not bad. Not bad numbers. See, that's not good. 23. So that means I need to go into the game INI. I did it once, but apparently an update must have overridden it. Well, there's 355. That's a hell of a hit. So why are some of them smaller than the others? It's always really loud over here with the waterfall. So inside, very basic. And then over here, I just have a safe parking zone for dinos. Oh, that reminds me. Get that stuff out of his inventory. All this good stuff. I'll take this. Leave some here so we have some supplies. I'm interested what this egg is. Gaia Genesis egg, like no other. I wonder if you can hatch. What is it? Okay. I have 0 facilities here to hatch anything. It's back at the main base. Just give him more damage per. Sorry. I was naming these, and then they were dying so much I just gave up. Still shooting that turtle. Wow. Okay. Well, this place is really cool, but the waterfall sound gets on my nerves after a while. But it's a good place for respawn when you're on this side of the map. Wow, that's kind of cool. Cool looking stego. That died. Any special gear from it? No. Okay, it's been almost an hour. I'm gonna head back to the main base. And I'm gonna try to see if this egg is a hatchin' egg or if it's a ingredients in something egg. So doing a quick spin around the island, yeah, there are still lots of new stuff. Stuff I had not seen before, and I'm sure there's way more. It all depends on, you know, the game has a spawning limit of how many creatures it can spawn, and it all just depends on when there's space available. It will spawn something, and since I've got so many of these mods installed, I'm sure there are creatures lined up waiting to spawn. They just can't because of the spawn limits. And as soon as something dies, then something new pops up, or potentially. But my goal with this series was always to kind of become dominant enough that I felt comfortable tromping around on the island without getting killed, but that's going to take some breeding of these exotic dinos, because right now I'm just meat. Jesus, that's a great shot for YouTube, just right in the sun. Oof, that looks bad. I shouldn't waste my time looking at it. I should get the hell out of here. Yeah. I don't know if it's after me or not. Oh, it's not. Good. More bats. More kibble bats. Oops. That was just a plain old Thyla. How would that be? All these exotic, crazy, modded creatures, and I get killed by a freaking regular Thyla. Ridiculous. I've been wanting to stream this series for a while, just get it back into it again, but it just is so long to get the game loaded up that I've been, you think of it, you think, oh, I'm going to stream some Insane Island today, and then it's like, I don't know. After an hour, do I still feel like doing it? I don't know. It's a lot of fun once you get in here, though. And I would really recommend that for PC players. Just, if you got a card that can handle it, just go into the Steam Workshop and subscribe to a bunch of mods, and then go in and add them to your single player, and there's really not a lot of work into setting up something like this. It just takes patience for the loading of it all. And then, because there's so many mods, of course there are conflicts, and sometimes the game crashes. And when it crashes, then, you've got another hour waiting if you wanted to get back into it again. So that's a frustrating thing. Hey, the monkey moved off. That's good. I should take you back to the main island, What's with the saddle? Huh. I don't know. Like, doesn't move with it. So yeah, this is just a little outpost. There's nothing fancy going on here. Just a place to get resupplied when you die in this area. As you can see, I used the gravestone thing, the gravestone mod that lets you get all your stuff back, because once you go down on the island, getting your stuff back is a real challenge. So let's head back to the main base on this safe little... Well, I thought safe, and then I see that Alpha... What was it? Alpha... Oh, jeez. What? Is that another hell monkey? Wow, I don't know what it was, but it just devastated everything here. Alpha. That's this. It just killed everything here. Wow. Does this other one have a great inventory too? There's like, these bees are worth a fortune. Yeah. Sheesh. Nice. No standing shark. They do that in vanilla. Nice. That wasn't a fertile egg, right? No. Which is probably the same for this. I think this is just an ingredient. I don't think it's something you can hatch. See, we got some kind of weird storm rolling in. That trike is really cool, but I'm sure it is also really strong. Really is worrying. Alright, bam. Here we are, back at the party place. What is that? Alpha blood. The blood from a mighty alpha dino used in crafting recipes. Alpha hide. Okay. Do we have things set up here to... Oh, God, it's so laggy. I don't think so. We need an air conditioner if we're going to hatch things here. How did he get up there? See, here's some of these passively tamed. Racks, they're called. And then here's some passively tamed whelps as well. Passively tamed manta kittens instead of manticore. Vulture. Harper. Now the Harper is he's not an RG, he's like a different kind of RG, but he's super fast and I like him a lot. He's pretty cool. And then here's another king vulture, they're called. I thought I heard a parrot. Don't I have a parrot? I thought I did. What is Harper? Jeez, it's so loud. I think he's outside here. Yeah, he is. Door. Here. Big giant parrot. These are, of course, from Atlas, scaled up. Which is also where all of those elephants and giraffes and normal creatures come from. They come from Atlas. With a mod that takes the Atlas creatures and puts them in armor. So on this island we are fairly safe. There's always a chance something terrible will happen, but fairly safe. Well, it's been an hour exactly, and that was a tour of the island in its current state. I'd like to continue doing more of these as time allows. This, like I said, it takes a long time to load, and I just happen to have some slow work day, so I thought, why not stream a little? Yeah, I would like to kind of move on to other maps. So, as you know, in single player, in ARK, it's kind of weird. It's not like a save game has a character and then you make a new save game with a new character. That's not the way ARK really works. ARK forces you to take your single player character. So this guy I have right now can only be is my only single player character. If I want to start a new save game on a different island from scratch in single player, I have to get rid of this character and start a new one, which I don't like that. I hate that. I wish there was a way to change that. I want a map with a single player character on with their own individual character for each map, if that makes sense. Now you can set up a server. I do have ARK running on servers. I have a three cluster server that has um, Ragnarok running. It has Fjord, which is a newer Viking type map, and it has Crystal Isles. So it's got those three maps running that you can jump between. And I use that for our ARK tribe. However, my ARK tribe isn't really that active, and I've had some people asking if I would be interested in setting up a Patreon to let other people on. That sounds like a nice thing. I could be interested in that, but the problem with setting up a Patreon is you spend the money for 40 slots for 40 and then maybe don't get 40 people. So then you're kind of it's not paying for itself, you know what I mean? So we have to think about that. But I was going to see if this will hatch, and I'm pretty certain that's not a thing. So let's throw it out here, see if it says cold or not. I don't think it'll say anything. Wow. No, there's no hatching it. What's that all about? It must just be an ingredient for something, and I have no idea where I got it, quite frankly. And what about the alpha one? I think it's the same thing. Yep, just a big egg. Not hatchable. Otherwise it would say at the bottom, too cold or whatever, but it's not a hatchable thing. Maybe I can put it in the fridge so they don't spoil. Am I putting eggs in here? I don't see any eggs. Maybe it's this one. There's some eggs here. Yeah, they'll go in there. Okay. This could be it. This could be the alpha. It's not. It wasn't Alpha Anki though. Wow. William and Blake and Blender took it out. Where was Charlie during all of this? What were you doing, Charlie? You're not doing squat. It's because he's so slow. If you go back a few episodes on the YouTube channel here, I upload all my streams to YouTube. I don't edit them. I just throw them up there, so they're super long and annoying. People hate it, but I upload them all to YouTube. And there was an episode where I thought these guys sucked. So I packed them all up onto a raft. We took them over to the main island, and I walked them around, and they killed everything. They are just a force. So I think in the front here, with these guys and the turrets all working together, I should be alright. And then I've got a wall along the edge up here to keep things from dropping down on me. So this is pretty much the only way I can get my base damaged for the most part. So I think I'm pretty safe. All right. So thanks everyone for joining me. Like I said, this is going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel, which is also Cursed It On. Late Night Gaming? What was that? I hope to do more of these on the Insane Island series. Be nice to get some of these dinos like breeded up, get some like kick-ass weird things to see if I can take them into the boss arenas solo. That would be kind of interesting. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, have a good time. I don't know what I'm saying. I have no outro. Sorry.
Hey!
There. That's a nice outro.